Welcome to Buckle Up Podcast Universe with Brandon Rush.
What is up, Buckle Up Podcast Universe fam? With Brandon Rush, Mama Rush. It's Mary. Mary Day, who is this phenomenal singer. I was looking over there for a second because I'm used to auditions. But Mary Day, who's a close friend of mine and a phenomenal singer. I was just on the phone with her, FaceTiming. It was nice catching up with her. She is hilarious, and it was really nice seeing her again and just catching up. But I wanted to get to the numbers at hand right now. So check it out. This is just in the last 30 days. That's at 4.5. We'll just keep it at that. 100,000. I'm all over the place right now. Sorry, I was reading a message that she was saying and I was responding. But yeah, let's look at this. Can we see these numbers okay here? See, that's 1 million, 1 million, 1 million, all 1 million. And our biggest cities are United States, of course. Thank you, United States. 42% people looking in the United States on Instagram. India, we have 11.3. The United Kingdom, we have 6.7 million. And Canada is making a comeback. Look at that. Okay, Canada. I see you. I got a lot of my boys are from Canada, Vancouver. So I appreciate them being on here. Ages-wise, so we have ages 20 to 34. We have 40.7% of people on Instagram are tuning into the Buckle Up Podcast Universe page with Brandon Rush and Mom Rush. That is at ages 18 to 24 is 21.9%. Ages 35 to 44 is 21.7%. And ages 45 to 54 is 7.1%. Why numbers are important, why all that matters. Because in business, if people are tuning in, that means that we are doing something right. And that is the most important thing. So I'm excited for that. And then right now it is 56.2% of men and 43.8% of women are tuning in. Mary asked me why do I think women used to be way higher, like women used to be beating us out over the men. And Mary asked me, well, Brandon, why do you think women's numbers gone down a little bit? And then she kind of gave me some advice on that. I had my answer for it, but I think that she is right on her advice, and I appreciate taking that advice. But one thing I told her is the fact that we have so many incredible women that have come on the show that have been amazing from all different walks of life. The problem that I have had is the fact that my guy friends are scared. They're terrified. They're terrified of public speaking, even though we aren't even live. It is via Zoom. So the men that I've had amazing men on. Rob Gregg, Travis Hales, Khalid, Dr. David Smith. I know I'm missing a few. My Professor Randy Covington with 4 Emmys. All these men have come on. Dominic came on. Dominic Nardelli, Army. Chad came on. Chad is a Marine and a helicopter pilot, which is one of my boys from college. A lot of these people are my boys. I think that I might have missed a few, and I apologize if I did, but they aren't scared to come on. And and they will be coming back on. So I appreciate them leading the way and leading the charge for the men out there, because I know a lot of them have been timid to come on because it turns out they are terrified of public speaking. But hey, that's on them. They're missing out on one of the biggest shows out there. As I said, altogether, we have 8.7 million viewers and listeners in 18 countries, and I believe it's 185 cities around the world. You know, that's saying something. It's because we represent the everyday people. We have people from all walks of life on this show. I have my people from the movie business are on here. I have people in the medical community. I have teachers. I had my 8th grade teacher was on here, or my middle school teacher was on here, and she was an absolute delight. And it's all these people from in a lot of nurses, because one of the things about this show is because my dad, who was dedicated to this show, dedicated to him, is it was the nurses that helped out my dad when he was battling pancreatic cancer. So having those nurses on has been so amazing. We had Soph with Curtis from Switzerland on here because we love our furry family members that we have on the show, because we had our own as well. Mama Rush wanted to give that message as well. She says hello and thank you to the fans out there that have been supporting our show and helping it to be a #1 hit. It's been really amazing to just see how many people from around the world are able to relate to our show, are able to relate to us. And it's just been, and it's so important to get people's stories out here. That's why I started the Buckle Up podcast, because I believe everyone has a story, and I've always been about hearing people's stories. I've always, and because of how well I've done, for you all that don't know me personally, I've done 77 TV shows and movies throughout the United States and Mexico, and soon to be the United Kingdom. in South Africa. We're excited to be taking, in Sydney, Australia. We're excited to be taking things overseas because it is that time. The Lord has blessed me in my career, and so I'm really excited for all that is to come from that. So, yeah, we've been having a good time, man. I'm excited. And we've had, as I said, we have people from all kinds of countries. We have people from New Zealand. We have people from Australia on here. We've had people from the United Kingdom on here. We've had people I have friends from Sweden that are coming on here. I have friends from Switzerland that have been on here. I have Nicole Bessick from South Africa, who is a big-time actress in South Africa, who's got a series on Netflix right now called, oh gosh, I don't want to mess it up, but I think it's called either Queen of Johannesburg or King of Joburg or Queen of Joburg. But I spoke with her yesterday, and she's going to be coming on the show too. And I'm excited to hear her because Nicole is badass. She has done all kinds of things for the women in South Africa, and she is such an advocate for different movements, and I'm excited to have her on here. And so whenever we can get her, I just got to work out the timetable between here and South Africa, which I will do. So yeah, that's it for right now. And I'm going to pull these numbers up in a separate I'm going to pull these numbers up separately too as well. So once again, this is the Buckle Up Podcast Universe with Brandon Rush and Mama Rush. I'll talk to you later.